Needs to be more radical. Yeah. They want more private medicine. Want to cut funding to comprehensive schools. That's what they're saying in the South. Southwest. Or what do they want in the Southeast, Helen? Public executions? No, it's no good saying the Southwest is similar to Area 3. I'm standing in my hall. I have not got your map. Daniel's waiting for his clothes, and now there seems to be someone at the front door. Hang on a minute.
Hi.
Rose, come in.
I've got one more bag. My art stuff.
Yeah, just that.
Here.
It's the new mother's help. She seems good. Pray God. Are you serious? Can you imagine my mother looking after Daniel? I'd sooner leave him with a werewolf. Daniel. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Helen, it's only 7 o'clock. No, I don't. This place shows every sign of sliding into complete chaos. Yeah, Daniel must be up. His little cars keep twitching. No, look, I can't. Get in the cab, bring the map, all the data, explain it on the way to work. Yeah, if you get here at 7:30, 7:35. I love you. I'll see you then. I am sorry. It's someone I work with. We're doing a big presentation today. Helen is trying to give me the results of an opinion poll in 9 different counties. What do they want? More hospitals or bring back hanging? It's hopeless. Over the phone at breakfast time. Look, I have to go in half an hour, so can I show you how things work in the kitchen?
Well, of course, Mrs. Copeland.
Please, call me Sarah. Not sure I am Mrs. Copeland anymore. Daniel!
What?
Rose has come to look after you. You met Rose the other day. Will you come and say hello?
I'm not dressed. I haven't got a shirt.
Daniel, I've got a very busy morning. Can't you wear yesterday's shirt?
It's got blood on it. Joshua bit me. Shall I answer the phone?
Joshua's the cat, evil animal. Would you? Use the one in the kitchen.
Spark himself these days, I'll say.
There's nothing wrong with Sarah. She just lost her au pair.
And a husband, both in the same week. That's careless. If I do start this agency of mine, do you think she'll come in?
Oh, Stephen, you're not going to ask her today.
Well, seriously, I'm running out of time. David comes back at the end.
Stephen, don't you think Sarah's got enough on her plate today?
Bread is in there. Daniel has sandwiches at the moment. Won't eat school lunches. 2 Marmite, 2 cheese and jam.
Cheese and jam? Together?
Yeah, weird. He likes it. Helen, already? Oh, could you iron Daniel his shirt? Poor love's half naked. God, why did I buy this skirt? It makes me walk like Charlie Chaplin. If you need anything, there is money in the jar marked spaghetti. Rose, my husband Paul, he has just the trace of a Yorkshire accent. If he should call, could you try and find out where he's... I just don't know where he is. It's so, strange. And if possible, don't let him talk to Daniel. He's upset. Father gone and pair gone.
Did they...
What? Swan off together. Oh, Rose, my husband knows a lot of very attractive sane women. Why should he choose Ginny? Helen!
Hi.
That was quick. Daniel, I have to go. I'm sorry we didn't have breakfast together, but it's a very, very important day.
You told me.
Oh, did I? Well, Rose is going to make your breakfast.
Chocolate flakes?
Yes, chocolate flakes and your sandwiches. So have a really good day at school, okay? Bring you home a present. Right, quick, we'll never get out. Bye-bye, Rose.
Bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Hi. Here's your shirt.
That's what I was trying to tell you on the phone.
Yes.
You talk about Britain being one nation, and then you look at these figures. The Northeast, Scotland, Wales, the Midlands, the South. Politically, it's like dealing with half a dozen different countries.
So how does that affect the advertising, getting the government back?
It means we are going to have to adjust the message for each of the areas.
Oh, no.
No other way. Issue maps.
Yeah.
Well, this one's what? National Health Service. Extremes.
Yes.
Say, South Coast and North Wales. You'd think they weren't in the same country. Down here, what do they want? Private hospitals, medical insurance. There, that's about as popular as bringing back the poorhouse.
Has Stephen seen that?
Yep, he went through all the data.
All of it? When? Last night?
Yesterday evening.
After I left you? How did you get to my place so quickly this morning? A cab?
No. Actually, Stephen went in early.
God, I thought I heard it before. You never learn, do you?
No. By the time we finished this, it was after midnight.
Oh, yes.
Stephen really
Didn't feel like driving all the way back to Kent at that hour. Poor love. Don't you wonder if the wife ever thought of moving just a little bit closer to London? Mike, room for another cup.
Jawohl, Frau Copeland.
That creep started coming in early. Must be after your job.
Just thick enough to think he might get it.
Good morning, girls. Nice to see you working hard so early in the morning.
No wonder his wife left him. Alessandra must be out of her mind.
No, what I'm saying is these talks might get somewhere. What happens then? We're advertising peace through nuclear weapons.
Peace is a bomb in the backyard.
Absolutely.
It was fine when I brought it in, Jane. Look at it. What on earth do you water it with? Mike Scunthorpe 6
Messages?
No, nothing, sir.
Mum, we're going to look pretty silly if it coincides with our ad saying we need more missiles.
Yeah, but peace talks are holding on to missiles, not losing them, right? They take a few away, they put in others. It's called strategic balance. It keeps the military employed.
She never stops working, does she? No. Do you think she has a sex life?
I know she fancies Nick.
Sarah fancies Nick?
Yeah.
Watch how she changes as soon as he comes back.
I'll see you 9:30.
9, Gordon's
No,
office. All right, as soon as you can, and bring the electoral maps. Good morning.
Hi.
Oh, Sarah, Linda.
Yes, I know, I'm late. Are those going to be ready?
Yeah, 3 of them are finished. This one, National Health Service. I need reference for the nurse.
Dee, I told you. 1:30, South London Hospital, stills and video. Pics will be ready by 3. You've got the illustrator.
Oh, of course, and so finished just
Sarah.
4:30.
Thought we were meeting in my office.
Well, neither of us is there.
I'm on my way. Hope you are.
Gordon! Coming back to that other discussion, I've thought about it. And I am not having you shift my staff around. More particularly, I am not having Mike Sutherland selling nuclear weapons to the British voting public.
I simply asked.
Yeah, I
someone.
understand you asked a writer who has all the sensitivity of a water buffalo to advertise medium-range missiles. I have now moved him back to his proper métier, which is selling yuppies little tubes of tropic tans. I'll do the missile ads myself, okay?
Sarah, remember you're merely acting in the post. You're not yet creative director.
If I'm acting, Gordon, I'll act. 4 o'clock, Dee. I want those Russ, not a minute later. 5 o'clock, we're meeting the Prime Minister.
Sarah, I've been here since 7, waiting for reference, waiting for logo.
Listen, we all got up at the break of bloody day. Try doing it when you've got a family. Put the Ruffs on my desk, will you? She's just arrived.
Morning.
Hello, Linda. You must still be on Antipodean time.
It's quite nice to see the sunrise.
Yes.
Fine. Well, that's okay.
Oh, no. Can I come back to it? Mid-morning. Well, welcome back. How was that shoot? How was Sydney?
Sydney. Sydney was a nightmare, darling. It was ridiculous. In the first place, fly to Australia and film the perfect pool. Well, it's fine when we get there, as they say, no worries. Until the sound man hits the tequila, refills the pool, which overflows and completely floods the next villa down the hill in Double Bay.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only
Sarah,
tequila
can you
freak.
give
So
me
how much
5
it cost
minutes?
this?
Mid-morning.
For the house must
Tell
be
him in the
mega
bar,
box.
will you? There is something urgent.
Yes.
Get off the seat.
You've got an elf? A chocolate elf?
Now,
No, of course it's not me. It sounds
Have you
like a
heard
Mike
the
Sutherland
political
piece of
news?
genius.
You tried finding any news in the Sydney paper?
This particular item of news hasn't hit the press here yet.
It hasn't? What's happened?
Prime Minister's calling an election.
What now?
Middle of next month.
And you, sweetheart, are producing the party election broadcasts.
God, Nick's supposed to have left some notes before he floated off. Stephen.
If I had your body, I wouldn't wear loose clothes.
Well, you don't have my body.
Well, not as often as I'd like, certainly, but could meet you in the wine bar tonight, say 7 o'clock.
What's he like in bed?
Is that a serious question? You really don't know? Lousy, actually.
It was unbearably hot out
Did
there.
you forget that?
Shoot in Death Valley?
What, with Warren's lion?
It was not my lion. It was the client's lion. And who was I to know it was going to burn his paws on the sand and go limping around? I thought lions lived in bloody deserts.
Ah, Linda, welcome back.
Hello, Stephen.
I hear it's the most expensive shoot since Heaven's Gate. You told her the news.
Election, yes.
But what about the party election broadcasts? Oh, the charm and fascination of a feminist documentary.
Bang, right through the foot.
Feminist documentary. Then I might be fascinated.
Oh, Linda, your principles. How could I forget?
All right, you two. We're all talking as if the Prime Minister's accepted the package. We have no idea whether he will.
Ah, but if he does accept, I have to put half the cabinet on screen and try and make them look warm and human.
Least of your worries, my love.
Carol, tell Gordon David called from New York. Can he call back?
Oh, I love that.
Was he happy, our man from the Herald?
He's not the adjective. He wants us to take the paper up and mark it.
Get one of the royal family to do it. Okay, here's your printouts and a message from my love. Gordon's still in full force.
When's the beach boy back?
Get off! Nick, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Sarah sent him a telex.
This he will love. David's pitching for a condom account. And guess who's running it?
Stephen.
Stephen Hallam, now to be known as the Condom King. Maybe David thinks it'll stop him dying of AIDS.
What's David's number in New York?
Downing Street. Yes. Yes, I'm the managing director's PA. I'm afraid Mr. Postgate's still in New York. Yes. Fine, yes. I see. I'll pass that message on to the deputy managing director. That's right, Mr. Lockhead. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Great. On top of the sterling crisis, there's now some foreign affairs crisis. Prime Minister wants the presentation half an hour earlier.
Gonna go spare.
Tell him and see.
Oh, what now?
4:30, the White Room, Downing Street. Tell him now, Carol.
Oh, sugar. If I'm not out in 3 minutes, you come and get me.
Hello?
Now, a check. Sarah, Warren. You've got the press ads?
Yes, Dee's just got one more to finish.
We're getting photo reference for this at 3 this afternoon.
Cutting it fine. Television?
Not quite ready.
You told me yesterday.
I said we were getting shots for a nuclear defense animatic.
Which we did.
Your family's protected by British missiles. When we went through the shots, they just weren't worth putting on the roster. Look what research came up with. I can't really see anyone blowing up Russia to save that lot.
Then you propose going into this presentation without television?
That's not what I'm saying, Gordon. I'm saying we don't have time to get the family shots right. You can't do it by 4 p.m. I'm shooting something simpler this afternoon, the National Health Service.
It's very high on Helen's list of voter worries.
I know what the voters are worried about. What I am worried about is you calmly sitting there telling me that we're shooting an animatic a matter of hours before we present it to the Prime Minister.
No, it won't be an animatic.
I'm shooting video, and as for timing, we don't have a choice. And I decide about the creative work, Gordon. Unless you have a better plan.
Do I have a better plan? Sarah, you may think we're selling soap powder. We're not. Yes. Right. Thank you. I'll be up. No. We are re-electing the government that will be running the country for the next 5 years. We will be facing highly professional campaigns from BBH and Saatchi's. Hamilton Forbes must be equally professional. Perhaps you'll keep that in mind. We leave at 4. Helen travels with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the chairman.
Gordon, sorry. Alessandra says that I have to interrupt. The Prime Minister's brought the presentation forward to 4:30.
Let them know. Carol.
Oh, and would you...
Not now, Carol.
Thank you. I'll see you.
They still don't get on terribly well, do they, Sarah and Gordon?
Yes, I do recall. D, change. I want that stuff for 3:30.
Doing the Deputy Managing Director.
Yes, but he won't stay deputy long if he heads this way.
If I may whisper a sibylline word, life might be easier here if I could handle Gordon quite like that.
I shouldn't have to handle Gordon. He's a grown man.
Do you know what David's doing in New York?
Having his way with my secretary just when I need her. Just when we need David, come to that. Snap election. What's that got to do with Gordon?
Well, quite apart from what he does in bed. Our managing director has just bought an American agency, Pater Palazzi and Klein.
Dear God, did Gordon tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
Pater Palazzi, I mean, they've got United Foods. What's David going to pay for it?
Too much. Gordon's sure we can't afford it. Chairman is being persuaded of that at this moment.
And you think the board won't back David?
In this instance, I put my money on Gordon. This time, I think David's gone just a little too far.
And if the board don't back him?
We shall have ourselves a new managing director. Guess who?
Oh, shit, not Gordon.
Yes, Gordon.
Sarah!
Yes, come in.
So, my love, you may have a choice. Stay here getting nowhere or come in with me, Hallam and Copeland.
You never stop, do you, Stephen?
Now, what I was saying in there is that if we lose this election, we're going to lose accounts so bloody fast, you won't see their ass for dust.
Hello, Sarah Copeland. Rose, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing, nothing. I mean, it's nothing physical. It's just that, well, they phoned me.
Who phoned you?
School at playtime. They couldn't find him. No, that wasn't a problem. He came straight home. Oh, but he won't talk to me, Mrs. Copeland. And I can't get your mother. No. I mean, he'd just been crying. And now he's all sort of curled up, just rocking himself to and fro. I just didn't know if he'd ever done that before.
No. I should come and see him. Something must have happened. Look, I'm going out on a shoot. If I leave now, I can dash home on the way. Stay with him, will you, Rose? I'll be home in half an hour.
I'm putting you through now. Sue, you don't do that these days. You get nasty diseases. Tell him to take a test. And if he won't, don't go away with him.
Jane, I'm sure this is like giving advice.
Sorry, sir.
Can you tell Jeremy that I have to call in at home on my way to the shoot, so I won't see him till, what, tomorrow morning, but I will get back to him. Call Gerard, tell him, come in, I'm out, talk to Dee. Thanks, Susie. Anything desperate, call me on the car phone. Oh, you note this time.
Gordon? Better go upstairs.
Oh, I would think we'd got him. David, Mount is paying out in New York. Telephone numbers.
Stan, I want the lot. Anyone ask for me at the South London Hospital for Women?
Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry, not serious.
Hospital shuts where we're shooting the National. How's that?
How would you like to work in my beer account?
Mike, we're doing a presentation this afternoon for the bloody Prime Minister. Everyone's buzzing around like blue-ass flies, and all you can go on about is beer.
What sort of beer? Scunthorpe 6X.
Scunthorpe, they don't make beer in Scunthorpe.
No. I invented the name. You know, sounds pretty damn strong.
Does it?
Joking. You try it. 3 pints guaranteed to turn your brain to spinach.
You know Sarah's husband disappeared? Ah, that's yours. Audience research.
Paul's disappeared.
Last week. Sarah said he packed a bag and left. No, nothing. Oh, pass me that folder, will you?
I always thought that was the one straight marriage that worked.
Yes, me too. Devoted father, except... Linda, Paul came over to my place for a drink just before we got into all this. More or less said he didn't count in Sarah's life.
Didn't count?
Yep, he said it was work first, Daniel second, and him somewhere third. That's how he saw the marriage. I thought it was just a bad day, you know? Bad night.
Oh, yes. What happened?
Nothing happened. It wasn't like that. I said, Paul, love, it comes with the territory. That's why my husband left. Couldn't cope with my career.
Listen, I've got to get to this shoot. What does Sarah say about all this?
I haven't told her yet.
Thank you. Where is he?
In the kitchen.
I was just... Daniel. Daniel? Sweetie. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, sweetie. Something must be wrong. What happened at school? Was it...
This boy Gavin said Daddy went off with Janine. Did he?
No. But I don't know where Daddy is. I'm sure he's going to telephone and tell us. Why did this boy say Daddy went away with Janine?
Grandma told someone in the delicatessen, and Gavin's mummy was in there too.
Sweetie, I'm sorry. Come on, let me hug. Oh, I'm so sorry.
When is Daddy coming back?
I'm not sure. Come on. It's all right. Come on. Daniel? No, Daniel, you're hurting me. Daniel! Oh, God. Daniel.
In, bows to both, and Botham comes forward, playing it just to the square of gully. Jarvid Meandad is there. Polishes the ball vigorously. A couple of policemen walking round there. And Bill Frendle points at a non-existent bus. You're absolutely right. It says exit, actually. It's Lou as well. Well, I didn't know that. But I can just see its nose. It's green and white, very smart, and there it is, and another one comes. Oh, my goodness. And they didn't hit each other, they were going in opposite directions. Now it's Ian Botham. Let's see if he can hit Bosun Kamal. Bosun Kamal's Ian Bowles. Botham. Oh, he comes forward, tries to take his bat.
Dee, my nerves are in no condition for that.
Promise me no booze in the morning.
Look, one, it is not morning. Two, it is not booze. And three, it's been a very, very bad day. Now, where's this peace through strength stuff?
Goes on
Right.
to 73.
Oh, God, should hoover up the votes there. Oh, my God, look, we've got mineral water all over this. Now, just let me do it, will you? Come on. Just leave it. Just go away. Prime Minister's
Hello,
gonna
Sarah
bloody love
Copeland,
this.
sorry. No, sorry, haven't seen her.
He's better now. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do this job on my own and look after him.
Just relax. Play yourself. Don't worry about being nervous. Everybody's nervous.
The end of the war, I was chosen to
I'd like to have a word with Mrs. Copeland.
Wouldn't we all, dear?
You should be here.
Camera here! 3-shot low. Where the hell is Sarah?
He is much calmer now. He's nearly asleep. When's your film?
It's not even as if I'd be a better mother if I stayed at home. I know what had happened. I'd try and organize his life as if he was one of my accounts. He'd be an 8-year-old Fowler Rutherford Food Corporation. We'd drive each other mad.
Listen, he'll be all right.
Sarah...
There's no halfway house, is there? I could just about manage when I knew at least Paul would be home by 4.
I could read to him. I mean, is there some sort of special book?
And what are we meant to live on if I resign? Sorry, special book. Oh, he likes Fantastic Mr. Fox. Sent him to sleep. What would I do if I stayed at home? Hem curtains. Cook.
Look, you should go. Do your film. I'll read him Fantastic Mr. Fox. He'll be all right. I promise.
I mean, I'm his mother. It should be me that's reading to him.
Paint on her face, love. She's supposed to be at death's door, isn't she?
Oh my God, look, it's late. We ought to start.
I know. Say what?
I said, what have I got? Why am I in hospital? Hey, Bass, what have you got, love?
He can't speak. He's had a stroke.
Well, if you know what's wrong with him, why don't you know what's wrong with me? I mean, I played Camille once. 1949. That poor girl was dying of TB. I'd have played her a bit different, darling, if she'd had rabies.
Rabies? You need flecks of film.
Get out of shot! Bloody makeup! Always in the way when you don't need them. Right, I said right! Let's get something moving, shall we?
Warren's phoned from the hospital. They've started the shoot.
I should hope so. Wear this. Huh? Not having my account director meeting the Prime Minister wearing a tie like that.
You do realise that if David does survive tomorrow's board meeting and does get the government back in, then he's going to be in a very strong position that we might find ourselves on the outside.
He won't survive. The man's a figure from Greek tragedy. There's a central flaw in his character. On the verge of victory, he betrays himself. He's done it before. He's doing it now. Why in his right mind should he take on the government and in the same week fly to New York and buy an agency he can't afford to pay for? David is destroying himself. I may have to finish the process, but believe me, I couldn't do it without his help. Lockhead. I find that hard to credit. Repeat it, would you? Yeah, let creative know. Middle East crisis. On top of the run on Sterling, Alessandra says the Prime Minister's moved the presentation out of Downing Street.
So where are we now?
Marlborough Room, party headquarters. You better see to the logistics of it.
Yeah, indeed. I better head.
We've got less than an hour.
My speech to Mrs. Copeland.
Wasn't us that was late, was it? A bit tight. Got to get
If I could just have a very quick
old
word,
boy
Mrs.
who's had the
Copeland.
stroke.
Prop him up on pillars.
If he's had a stroke, you'd leave him lying down.
Dear God, he can have a tonsillectomy. Just do it.
Another couple of pillows for Mr. Syme.
Saxford, Mrs. Copeland here is going to be asking you some questions. She'll be off camera. Now, you look as if you're busy attending to...
Vera Forrest.
To Vera. And look as if you're answering Mrs. Copeland. Now, if you forget your lines, Warren here will be holding up the cue cards. Warren, try a card.
From a jack to a king.
Thank you. All right. Same goes for you, Vera.
Darling, I was acting before you were a twinkle in somebody's eye.
I can believe it. Clay, can we start?
Please, God.
I'm straightening up.
Quiet! Well, would you say to Downing Street, politely but quite firmly, We shall need an adjoining room to party headquarters at least 20 minutes before the presentation. Unemployment. Yes, I did say 20 minutes. We need to set up video recorders, check them, set up slide projectors. It will come back to me if there's a problem. Education. Absolutely no organisation, this government.
Coming back to David, another little naughtiness. He's booked Sally's flight to New York as a company expense.
Sally? Well, she is his secretary. Defence?
She's a secretary, not his, unless you're giving the possessive pronoun its most fundamental meaning.
Nurse Axford, if you don't mind me interrupting, can you tell me whether you enjoy working as a nurse in the health service?
Yes, very much. I've always wanted to be a nurse. I can't think of any work that's more satisfying.
How about this talk of cuts in the health service? As a nurse, how do you feel about that?
Well, we don't really think of it as cutting. It's more like pruning, taking out some of the dead wood.
So what you call pruning has actually been good for the health service?
There you are. Yes, I think it has. Most of the dead wood's gone now. You know, the administrators doing nothing much, the bureaucrats, the overpaid managers. That's what I call pruning.
That's right, my dear.
Hold it! Sorry, we'll take it again. I'll do a single of Vera later. Just pick it up, good for the health service. It's not the Archers, love. You just happen to have some roses, all right?
Can I have a Yorkshire?
No, you cannot. Nothing ethnic. Can we go? Turn over. Run.
Beachy's running.
I prune my rose.
Wait for my action and you're not talking! Action!
Hamilton, Forbes and Kent.
Jane, call me or call Carol the moment Sarah comes in that door. Do you hear that? The moment she comes in.
Yes, Gordon. So you're saying, Nurse Axford, that the people who really do the work, the nurses and the doctors, they've been protected?
Yes, I think the government's been very fair to the doctors and the nurses. We're well treated. We've had a pay rise.
I don't like the sound of Bassett's breathing.
Cut!
He's fallen asleep, that's all. Wake him up, someone.
And put some powder on his head, will you? How many times must we be told? Stop him clinking.
You are
Ready?
a real nurse, aren't you, love?
Why don't you direct it,
Please,
darling?
take a look at poor old Bassett. I think all this medical business has been too much for him.
Mr. Syme?
You realise this whole presentation's been waiting
We're
for you?
advertising the health
The only
service.
things that aren't ready are Helen's
And
research
really,
and
we
your
had a
damn
death on our hands.
television.
It's
Don't go
great
into some long
publicity.
explanation. We should have left. There's been a change.
I need another 10 minutes. What do you mean a change?
They've moved the presentation out of Downing Street.
Dear God, where have they put us?
Party HQ, which is why we are leaving early.
In tray, phone message from Stan and mega panic.
Okay, thanks, Warren. Jane, get me Stan. Gordon, Clay is editing the video. Then I need to check that I'm not taking an unchecked tape to Downing Street.
Party HQ.
Yeah, Party HQ.
Leaving in 5 minutes precisely.
He still thinks precise equals efficient. Oh, come on. Stan. No, 10 minutes. We are leaving for party headquarters. Well, this takes me back to school. It's like waiting for the headmistress.
Sarah, please.
Do sit down. You all know the Minister of State. You know Francis Salk, our media advisor. I, as party chairman, am deputising for the Prime Minister.
For the Prime Minister?
Sends his apologies. Caught up in this Middle Eastern business.
So, Mr. Lockhead, the floor is all yours.
Madam Chairman, Minister, Mr. Salk, I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology. Unfortunately, our managing director has been detained in New York.
Then we are both deputising. I for the Prime Minister, you for your managing director.
Yes. Now, Madam Chairman, gentlemen, this is our creative strategy for this product. You notice that we talk of your party as a product. We use that term for 3 reasons.
If you don't mind my interrupting, Mr. Lockhead, when your agency made its first presentation, it was explained, at rather wearisome length, I thought, why Her Majesty's government should be treated as a saleable product. So perhaps we might skip that, time being short. We have, in fact, quite a number of questions to do with the coming election that we should like to put to you, if your group will bear with us, of course.
Only too happy.
First of all, unemployment. How do you propose to deal with that?
In advertising terms.
No other way of dealing with it, I fear. Massage the figures once more and they'll die of exhaustion.
Helen?
Our research indicates that the unemployed are now less likely to blame their unemployment on world recession or even on the trade unions. Rightly or wrongly, they do feel that unemployment has something to do with government policy.
Which seems to suggest that our advertising should show an even higher level of sympathy for the unemployed.
God, what's all this then?
Well, there are other accounts, not just the government's.
Choco Flakes?
Big TV launch. 3:30's to storyboard.
And who's this little fella?
Ah, Chocolate Elf. 1, 2, 3 is the Chocolate Elf fapping along your grocery shelf.
Should go down well at Glyndebourne. What's he do next?
Ah, well, if you're a really good little kid, Elf hops in that door. 4, 5, 6, before anyone wakes, he puts chocolate on your chocolate flakes.
God, come back, Squirrel Nutkin, and all is forgiven. What's this, a Mike Sutherland bit of bloody nonsense? Oh, gosh, dear, I'm sorry.
Warren!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Just go home, eh? Get some sleep.
Oh, look, 6:30, I'll come by. You can whip us up a bowl of cereal or something.
Thank you. Another urgent matter. I'm afraid we're running out of time, Mr. Lockhead. Now, let me just see where we are. We have the National Health Service. Now, I do wonder whether this nice little nurse is really going to persuade the nation that we are, in fact, spending billions on the NHS. Clearly you do, Mr. Lockhead, but I don't mind telling you our other agency, Pa Saris Bernstein, take a much more aggressive approach.
We did feel that linking healthcare and aggression...
I recall your reasoning. Now, for pensioners, you promise freedom from another miners' strike.
Which may strike them as a rather intangible gift.
And on defence policy, you present us once again, amongst other things, with a faithful Russian soldier knocking snow off his boots. Was it Bond Street?
Trafalgar Square, surely.
Downing Street.
I do wonder why your agency forbore to mention our foundation membership of this expanding club of nuclear nations, now including China, Israel, Brazil, India, Argentina, and one gathers Pakistan.
Because, madam, there is a still larger non-nuclear club of Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Scandinavia...
Which brings us back, you are saying, to our reliable old Russian army. Well, we shall reflect on that. Now, education. You are saying that children with special needs are in fact thugs.
You don't think, Mr. Lockhead, we might alienate rather a large group of parents here?
Well, yes, possibly, but still a minority.
And unemployment. Make your vote work even if you can't.
So you can, madam.
I'm not in the least worried about my employment prospects. It's yours we shall have to consider. If there's nothing further, we shall let you know our thoughts, Mr. Lockhead, just as soon as we've seen the Prime Minister and one or two of our senior colleagues. And thank you for giving so generously of your time. And, of course, your effort.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Oh, is she still at work? Can I help? I'm Rose, the au pair. Well, Mother's help. Oh, you'll phone later. Right, shall I say it was about work? Personal, then. Oh, hang on. Just a sec. That's, Paul... I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Copeland. I'll see she gets the message. Yes. Bye-bye.
Here.
My God, that was a hard time. Do you think they'll buy it?
Depends on the Prime Minister. Depends on the election day. But why don't you meet me back in the bar? I could buy you a largish bottle of bubbles.
After that session, Stephen, I warn you, I may need more than one.
Just like last night. What's up?
Well, Rose says Daniel seems to have got over.
Over what?
But I have to go home.
You can't be serious. Your friend and colleague Warren is organising what he does so well, a select little piss-up in the agency bar, which I think we all richly deserve.
I have no doubt I deserve it, but I've also no doubt what Daniel will say if I do not get home in time to finish Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'll see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Rose? Hi! I was just making some supper. Oh. How was the... Did you call it a presentation?
You do. It was a nightmare. They asked us what you do about unemployment. What do you say?
Well, if someone asked me that, I suppose I'd say start putting some money into industry.
Uh-huh. Well, not this lot. Where's Daniel?
In bed. Asleep.
You mean I rushed home to see him? Asleep?
Well, he was still up when you called from the car. Then he just sort of wilted. Couldn't keep his eyes open. I think it was the day, you know? Running away from school.
Getting upset with his mother. Oh, dear God, asleep. I could have stayed at the party.
Well, I'll be here.
What? Go back? Oh, no, by the time I got there. No, I shall wait till the agency phones. I think I'll open one of Paul's clarets. Which reminds me, my absent husband didn't call by any chance, did he?
Are they back yet? Did they see the Prime Minister? Warren, are you listening? Did they get all that political stuff through?
No, yes, but wish I wasn't. I mean, how do I know, Carol?
No, there's no sign of them, Carol. They must have been at Downing Street.
Party headquarters.
Yeah, well, since 4 o'clock. God, that's over 4 hours.
Wow, what's that?
Blind product test, especially for the professional boozer.
Oh, now, come on.
Right, come on. What would you say that was?
Liquid smack. That's what I said that was. I mean, my injection's tough if you can drink it.
Not getting AIDS of needles.
That's
So
true.
what is it?
Ta-da!
Oh, killer. I mean, how did that stuff get in our bar?
Client said, listen, We're looking for test markets. I said, right, mate, you're on. Hamilton, Forbes and Kent. Put us down for 20 dozen.
20 dozen? With 20 dozen of that stuff, you'd get half London lectures.
That's right.
Seriously, Mike, if it's too strong for old Warren here, should you be unleashing this stuff on the rest of the British population, eh?
Oh, hello.
Oh, how did it go?
What did the Prime Minister say?
And the Prime Minister wasn't there.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute. Stephen's on his way. Now, how about one of you nice men getting me a very strong drink?
Ah, certainly.
Oh, no. Not that strong. No, except no drink that I haven't personally bought for you. Enrique, could I have 2 large vodkas and tonic, please?
Sarah, phone the agency. No, I think it's your husband.